Hey guys, and welcome to my study routine, which starts at about 3:30 p.m. when I get home from school and I just put down my things, and usually I'll change into comfier clothes, but I just really didn't want to film this video in sweatpants. Then I'll just sit down at my desk and check both of my to-do lists. That's right, it's super weird, but I actually do have two to-do lists. One of them is an app on my phone that is called Things 3, I believe, and this is where I just put all of my everyday tasks with the GTD system. And then my second to-do list is my study to-do list, which I create daily or weekly, and I just put down all the things that I have to study for the day or for the week. This particular one is for this day. And then I like to get all of my essentials ready. So first I like to grab some water and also a snack. These are really essential for me because the worst thing is sitting down to have a very productive study session and then realizing that you're hungry, and then after some time realizing that you're thirsty. And also this way I am super hydrated and energized, which is great. Then I'll get all of my essentials like textbooks, pens that actually have to do with studying, but something I make sure is that my desk isn't too cluttered. Like, I don't grab 20 different highlighters because obviously I don't need them. The next part is, I think, pretty obvious, but that is studying. This is a study routine video, so what did you expect? So first, I like to pick a task from my study to-do list, and usually I have an estimated time written down next to it. So I'll just set a timer in the Forest app for that estimated time, and then I will just pretty much start my study session. So instead of just doing studying time lapses with music, I decided to give you guys my top 3 study essentials / tips. So the first one is discovering your learning style. It's super important to try out different study techniques and find out which ones are the most effective ones for you. So a few years back, I just tried out a ton of techniques and realized that I love using highlighters. They're super helpful, and flashcards are literally my best friends that help me memorize the information so much easier. So try out different techniques and figure out which ones are the best for you. My second tip is to find something that puts you into study mode. So for a lot of people, it's having a certain designated environment for studying, but I personally cannot really have that because my computer is sitting at my desk, and I watch movies, I entertain myself in front of my computer at my desk, and also study at my desk. So what I did was I just created this study playlist, and every single time I listen to it, I fall into this study mode and the nerd part comes out in me. Also, when it comes to your study environment, make sure that it's well lit, it's clean, and it's not cluttered. Also, it's quiet. So the third tip is to study every day and make it a habit. So a ton of my classmates, my peers, they love just putting off studying and their homework just piles up, whereas I study every single day for a little bit. And this way, studying is a habit for me. I can study 1 or 2 hours a day and make sure that I'm always ahead. Instead of just having my homework piled up, and obviously this results in having better grades. Now let's get back to my study routine. So my study sessions are about 25 to 45 minutes, and once my timer goes off, I just close my textbook and it is time to take a break, which is super important because you don't want to tire yourself. So one of the things that I love doing while taking breaks is playing brain training games because they're fun and they're also, training your brain. They're super useful. And the second thing I love doing is reading. This is something that happened recently, and I know it's not the best thing because studying and reading are kind of super similar, but these books are addicting, so I just really can't help it. So moving on, what I basically do is I just repeat the cycle. I just do study sessions and then I take breaks until I'm done with everything on my study to-do list, and that is my study sessions wrapped up for the day. Then I like to finish everything off by packing my backpack for the next day just to make sure that I'm fully ready, and this really helps me feel super organized and I just feel like I've got my life together. And the last part is probably the most important one, and that is to reward yourself. So study sessions are boring no matter how interesting you try to make them, so it's important that you reward yourself and entertain yourself and motivate yourself to keep studying every single day. So watch movies, hang out with your friends, watch YouTube videos, whatever it is, but just make it fun. Hey guys, so I really hope you guys enjoyed my study routine video. It's super weird that I don't have an intro and I'm just doing an outro, but you know, that's the thing with the routine videos. I really hope you guys enjoyed all the little tips and tricks that I tried to include in it. Let me know in the comments down below when you guys come back from school. I come back at around like 3:30 p.m. And of course, if you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe down below and hit the like button on this video if you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next week with a new video. Bye!